just watched a video that I would have rated 5 stars if you had your ratings on. I thought it was a pretty good video. I agree with almost everything you said. I felt kind of dirty. Anyway, one thing that I really disagree with you about most is that the media is picking on the Catholic Church. I say you should draw from multiple news sources, but really the news you're looking for, it's called Fox News. It's neither fair nor balanced, but it's what you're looking for. I think the reason that I agree with the way that they go after the Catholic Church is because the Catholic Church sets itself up by covering up the crimes of the priests. I don't know of any other group that does that. There may be a few, and I know there have been isolated individual churches, but the only major church that I know of that has covered up the crimes of the individuals committing them is the Catholic Church. And so I would have to disagree that it's unfair to single them out because they're the ones who are doing this as a group instead of getting rid of individuals. I grew up in a Pentecostal church myself. I've heard of a couple of instances where there was inappropriate behavior going on that was nowhere near some of the stuff that some of the priests were doing. That doesn't necessarily mean that it was or wasn't going on, but the moment it was even reported, they weren't allowed around kids. And if it turned out to be concrete that something actually happened, they weren't moved on to another area. They were sent along their way. Most groups will actually excommunicate. And that's why I wouldn't support just willy-nilly going after a church, an individual group. I don't necessarily think that would be fair. It would be dependent upon whether or not they hit these things. Same thing goes for schools. There have been school systems that individually haven't done background checks or followed up properly to avoid incidents, and they've been reprimanded for it. Sometimes people get by because they successfully hide behind false information. But schools tend to, again, when it happens and it's reported and they find out about it, get rid of the perpetrator. And so for that reason, it would be inappropriate for them to receive as much media attention as the Catholic Church, which is a group that did cover up the crimes of its priests.